Bella was a beautiful air hostess. Her phone battery had died and there was still some time left for her flight. So she sat down in one place and started charging her phone. In the same area, a man named Rafaal was also sitting. They both saw each other for the first time. The moment Rafaal looked at Bella, his heart felt that they were meant to be together. Before they could know each other properly, it was time for Bella's flight. As soon as Bella left, Rafaal also walked towards his flight. But his seat on the plane was changed. Luckily, Bella's duty was on the same plane. This gave them another chance to meet again. Bella was doing her work while Rafaal wanted to talk to her somehow. He got a chance and went near Bella, asking for water to start a conversation. They talked for a while but still did not know each other's names. Slowly, they began to feel closer to each other because they liked each other from the very first moment. There was a spark between them, but every time they tried to talk, someone interrupted them. Both of them wanted to spend time together. So as soon as the plane landed, they decided to meet at a hotel. Bella still had a few hours before her next flight, so she sat in one place waiting for Rafaal. She even told her close friend that she wanted to spend time with him. Bella waited for Rafaal with excitement. On the other hand, the airport police stopped Rafaal because they found several bottles of alcohol in his bag. Bella kept waiting but Rafaal did not come, so she left sadly because it was time for her flight. 7 years passed after this incident and they never met again. Bella had left her job and married a famous singer named Louis. She was living happily with her family. Rafaal was also happy in his life. His wife's name was Livia, and they both loved each other a lot. One day, Bella decided to start working again because her child had grown up. But she felt nervous since it was the first time she was leaving her husband and child alone. After 7 years, Bella was flying again and Louis came to drop her at the airport. Coincidentally, Rafaal was also at the same airport, but they did not notice each other. Later, Bella arrived at the hotel with her crew, and luckily Rafaal also came there. This time, both of them finally knew each other's names. When their eyes met, tears filled them because they remembered their first meeting from 7 years ago. Bella felt happy to see Rafaal but did not want to talk. Seeing this, Rafaal said he had searched for her everywhere but never found her. At Bella's request, they went to a cafe to talk peacefully. First, they spoke about their families. Then Bella said she had also tried to find him but could not because he had changed his seat on the plane and she never knew his name. When Rafaal said that he had never forgotten her in 7 years, Bella could not believe it. But when she thought calmly, she realized she also had never forgotten him. Rafaal had now become a family man, so Bella wanted to stay away from him. However, the more she tried to stay away, fate kept bringing them closer. One night, they were at a party where Rafaal became angry after seeing Bella, but soon all their misunderstandings were cleared. They forgave each other and started feeling close again. Bella began liking Rafaal, but since she was married, she only wanted to remain friends. Rafaal, however, wanted to take this relationship forward, but Bella refused. The next day, Bella had a holiday and planned to go out with her friend. But her friend wanted to spend time with her boyfriend, so Bella decided to go alone. As soon as Bella stepped out of the hotel, Rafaal arrived. Rafaal also wanted to spend time with her, so they both decided to explore the city together. Although they were just friends, Rafaal kept saying that he thought about Bella all night. Bella reminded him again and again that they were both married and that their hearts and lives belonged to someone else. While talking, they also visited a special shop where beautiful home decoration items were sold. In that shop, an old woman was sitting quietly watching them both carefully. When the old woman in the shop saw both of them, she said something in her own language. When Rafaal asked about it, the shopkeeper's granddaughter explained that her grandmother was saying she could see a red thread between them. The grandmother believed that destiny always connects us with the person we are meant to be with. She said she could also see the same red thread between Bella and Rafaal. The grandmother told them that their meeting was written in fate, and no matter how much they tried, they could never stay apart. Rafaal believed the old woman's words, but for Bella, it was just a story. They spent the whole day together and enjoyed it a lot. Bella kept telling herself to stay away from Rafaal, but her steps kept matching with his. Bella looked at Rafaal and thought maybe she should give him a chance. As soon as their eyes met, a secret connection started building between them. Both of them went to Rafaal's room and spent the entire night close to each other. Even though they were both married, this bond was created and neither of them felt bad about it. They were happy together. In the middle of this, Rafaal received a call from his wife Livia. While Rafaal was talking to Livia, Bella heard something that made her feel guilty. She realized that she could not break Louis's and Livia's hearts for her own happiness. At that moment, Bella decided to end the relationship that day. Rafaal tried to stop her because the peace and comfort he found with Bella, he had never felt with Livia. But Bella explained to him that they could not betray Louis and Livia for their own benefit. They looked into each other's eyes and, just like 7 years ago, they separated again. Soon, Rafaal returned home, but his thoughts still revolved around Bella. Livia also noticed his strange behavior. On the other hand, Bella also went back home, and Louis sensed that she was becoming distant, but he did not say anything. Livia was a photographer and her new studio was going to open the next day. While talking, Livia received a call saying that Bella's husband Louis was coming to the studio for a photo shoot. Rafaal overheard this conversation as well. The next day, when Livia was taking Louis's photos, Bella was also there. Livia was busy with her work while her staff was arranging the equipment. At that time, Bella saw a picture and realized that Livia was actually Rafaal's wife. Bella became worried after knowing this. At the same time, Louis wanted to take a picture with Bella, and just when they were about to pose, Rafaal arrived at the studio. Livia was surprised to see him because it was his first time visiting her workplace. Livia introduced Rafaal to Bella and Louis and then went back to her work. Meanwhile, Bella and Rafaal were secretly looking at each other. Rafaal touched Bella's hand when he got a chance, and Bella's heartbeat became fast. They could not control themselves and went to a hotel together, spending more time there. Bella fell so deeply into Rafaal's love that she forgot about her family. The next morning when she came home, she lied to Louis, saying that her phone was lost. Bella reached home late because her son was sick and she was not with him at that time. Louis was trying to comfort her, but Bella's guilt kept growing. Rafaal was also lost in his thoughts. Both of them started regretting what they had done because they never wanted to ignore their families. Seeing Bella upset, Louis asked her the reason and Bella told him everything honestly. Louis wanted to know who the man was who had brought Bella to this situation, and Bella had to take Rafaal's name. On the other hand, Rafaal also found out that Livia already knew everything. Soon, Livia confronted Rafaal and spoke harshly, asking why he had betrayed her. Rafaal had no answer, so Livia ended their relationship completely. Meanwhile, Bella apologized to Louis and left the house. On her way, she saw Rafaal standing there. Looking at Rafaal reminded Bella of the old woman's words about the red thread because despite everything she kept meeting him again and again. Bella now believed that if destiny had tied them together, they could not stay apart. With this thought, she walked away without meeting Rafaal. A year passed and by coincidence, Bella came to the same place where Rafaal was present. This time, both of them decided that they would never separate again. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. See you in the next video.